Hey y'all, come on in. We are live on StreamYard. I'll be here for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. If you catch this, I'm not live no more, then you know what to do. Go ahead and type replay. The purpose of this live is to send out one last call of action to let you guys know that I am going tomorrow. First, I was going Friday, then I said I'm going to go Thursday. And now that it's possible, I'll be getting him tomorrow or Thursday. Then I'm just going to go tomorrow and I'm going to stay for 2 days. So either way, he'll be coming home one of them days that I'm there. So anybody that wants to support the channel by sending a donation, PayPal or Zelle, the information is right there on the screen. That's my PayPal handle right there, the Foxy Roxy 196654. Or you can Zelle that email address right there, the readyrocks1966@gmail.com. Either way, either or, no amount is too small. And if you can't send until tomorrow or Thursday, whatever, that still works. So I'm gonna still be there. And the main thing I'm gonna need help with is the Amtrak tickets. The hotel room is pretty solid. It's the tickets and of course little knickknacks and shit like that. Food. That shit costs a lot of money. But like I said, I appreciate it all. If it's $1 per person, anything helps. Because this was not planned. It's not like we're going out here for fun and I planned the trip. And I'm asking, no, this is an unforeseen situation. And it is what it is. So y'all come on in, hit that like button, share the live. Let me go and share my live as well. Let me go find my live stream. I'm just laying here sipping on a Modelo, chilling. Hope y'all had a great Tuesday so far. The day is almost over. Views for sympathy. Oh, wow. I'm just reading stuff I'm seeing. Hold on. Okay, there go my live stream. Let me go ahead and share it. Y'all share it for me. Thank y'all for those likes. Thank y'all for the people who did send. And like 4 people sent. Thank y'all so much. I'm just pretty much trying to raise 300. If I could get 300, I'll be on point. Anything more than that would be a blessing. But 300 is really what I'm trying to aim for. Because I'm almost sure that the Amtrak tickets round trip going to cost about $2 at least. And I can't get them to midnight. So at midnight, I'm going to get them. Got my alarm on. Then I'm going to go see what they cost. Hopefully they're not extra expensive. Okay, I just shared my live stream. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share it as well. Thank y'all so much. How's y'all day going so far? What's going on? Anybody got any good news? Because every time I scroll, oh my God, it's nothing but bad news. Hey, Reba. Hey, Beatrice. What's the deadline? I'm going tomorrow. The deadline was Friday, but since I'm going to be out there for 2 days, you can send it tomorrow or Thursday. Because I'm going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. But since I'm trying to get my Amtrak tickets, that's why I'm just asking now. Because I'm still going to need it when I'm there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like Thursday or Friday. It'll be too late. I'm just trying to get much as I can to help with the tickets. I hate we have to even go through this shit. It's just really vexing my spirit. It's really making my nerves bad. You know, I just want to sleep good at night, be at rest and peace, not worrying about what he got going on and is he okay and is he going to make a good decision? Is he okay where he at? Is the pills going to work? Is he going to listen to the doctors? Is he going to come out here and do the same damn thing? I don't feel like all that. I just don't feel like it. But I ain't going to never give up on none of my grandkids. So I'm just going to keep on doing what I do and praying and speaking life over. But he ready to come home. You say my daughter is in labor and about to deliver today. Congratulations on the baby. Oh my goodness, poor baby coming into this fucked up world. Oh my goodness. Is that her first baby? Congratulations to you and her. What's going on, y'all? What the day is? What's happening? What's the news? Joe Coleman. Okay. And oh yeah, for those of you who don't have a PayPal, you can just email me at that Ready Rocks and I can send you an invoice. I forgot to type that on there. So you could do the PayPal or you can get the invoice emailed to you. It don't matter if you got PayPal. You could just click on it and pay. Or you can Zelle me at that email address. So thank you and I agree about this cruel world. Hell yeah, baby. Child. But hey, everything gotta happen. That's just the way it go. People dying, people are being born. Every time I scroll, all I see is death, death, death. Sadness, heartache, death, death, death. Sickness, COVID back. Relationships breaking up. And that's the shit. If I had to choose between anything going on in the world, I'd rather be having a broken heart from a fucking relationship or marriage. I'd rather find out my husband got a whole family in Japan somewhere than to be going through the shit that, you know what I'm saying, that you can't even control, like your grandson taking a damn bad pill or your daughter having cancer or in labor and don't come out of it, and financial difficulties, can't pay the mortgage. Fuck a relationship. You can get over a relationship, So if I had to go through anything I ever went through in life, I'll take the broken heart, the lies, deceit from a man for 200, Alex, any day of the week before I want to go through any of this shit. Death, sickness, mental unstableness, people sick from cancer, sick from COVID, sick in the head. Yeah, I'll take the heartache. I'll take the cheating ass man. Because I know I can get rid of that. That's nothing. Yeah. Hey, y'all, all 24 eyes, everybody in the bushes. Y'all, come on, hit the like button. Let me see how many likes I got. Okay, I got 15 likes and 24 eyes. Got 20 people watching. Come on in, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What y'all got going on? I hope everybody doing good. I hope y'all happy. I hope y'all not going through no heartache and relationships and sickness. But I'm just saying, if I had to choose between everything that's going on in the world, I'd rather I'll take that heartache in the drop of a hat. Hey, Ian. He said, great day, Rocks and Live Chat. Grateful to be preparing to teach my people self-sufficiency, self-love, self-preservation, and self-governing at our Black Wellness Expo. Ooh, is that this weekend? We used to go to the Black Expo every year as kids. I don't even know if Chicago even still have it. They used to have it at the McCormick Inn for the last probably 15, 20 years. But before then, when I was a kid, I remember the Jackson 5 was there. I don't know where it was because I was just like 8, 9 years old, 7, 8, 9 years old. So I don't know where I was going. I was just following my grandma. And we couldn't go up there to see the Jacksons. We couldn't afford to get the tickets. We just had to walk around the Black Expo. Well, my grandma used to take us everywhere. We ain't miss out on nothing. We've been to all the zoos, the museums, the Great Americas, the Santa's Villages, the regular parks, the Taste Chicago, the Black Expo. Whew, you name it. You say one that did the wildebeest filed. You know damn well she ain't filed for no divorce. She filed for one, I did too. If she filed, I went to Chicago and filed from divorce from Tony. Oh, shit. I don't even care about that type of shit. But when they started talking about that stuff where they try to make women not have no rights and have to be under their husband, that's when I was like, hold on, I need to look into this. What you mean? Even if they not with their husband? What do you mean? Now let's break this down. Hey, Lance. Child. That girl over there making some nasty ass overcooked eggs, some turkey sausages, no cooking ass. She didn't hear somebody talking about, because I kept saying you need to go in there and cook. We ain't seen you put a fucking waffle in the toaster. Next day, I promise you, the next day she been cooking ever since. Oh, big ugly ass ground beef. I don't know where she got that shit from. I'm like, no, is that the kind from the roll? Where'd she get that ground beef from? She went and took a whole cow and grinded it up in her backyard and just put it in her oven. That shit look nasty. Hey, Chicago in the house. Hey, Lance, Chi-Town. What side you from? South side? Where you from? What side? Hey. You work it. Okay. I worked on the west side, but I lived on the south side. So I love both sides. Cool ass people on the west side, boy. Nobody never bothered me over there. Never. South side. Woo. Okay. Yeah, I was born and raised on the south side. It just ain't the same no more. But I'll be there. I'll be there tomorrow. Would have been nice if I could have went to Tony's house and stayed for free. But now I gotta have a hotel. That's why I'm asking y'all for donations for my PayPal or my Zelle and my PayPal. I don't even want to tell you, no, I'm there. Hey, January. Hey, Chantal. Hey, Cheryl. Hey. Say, Mom, staff family, so glad to hear your grandson is doing better. Yeah, he ready to come up out of that, child. Them people over there getting on his nerve. Them kids is loud and wild. I'm like, why would y'all put him? He came in here for behavioral problems due to the bad pill and psychosis. And y'all got him right next to all these loud ass crazy kids. All ass should be in their own room. They shouldn't have no fucking side by side dealings with each other. That's okay. I could have kept him out here. Shit. I told him to stay next to all the workers until it's time to go to bed. Do not just sit next to them kids. They throwing balls and shit. And, you know, they being kids. They doing kid shit. They ain't doing nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying. You say 111 in Whitworth? Okay. I used to stay on 119th in Michigan with one of my friends for a minute. But I'm from like 43rd, 49th, 71st. I'm from that area. I'm a west side. You west side, Miss Connie? I ain't know that. You said, no, it's on the 28th, but we have so many resources to pull together. I started as soon as we received the invite. See, that's what I be on. When I know something coming, if I know somebody want me to do a performance in February 28th, we getting down starting at least late November, early December. We ain't waiting till the last minute. So I live on the south side here in St. Louis. We said, okay. I always thought St. Louis was like, because I guess I had thought St. Louis was bad because my friend lived there and both her sons got unalive. And I went to one of the funerals and I just didn't like the way it looked when I went out there. Maybe it's just her house. I don't know where she was staying at. That house looked like Creature Freacher, Freddy Krueger, child. And the second son passed away. I couldn't get no ride out there. You said, yes, ma'am. Just drinking on my Modelo, y'all. Chopping it up with y'all. I got a little Icon wine here. Shout out to Sheriff buying me this wine the other day. Whew. My wine will last a long time. That little bottle lasts at least a week or so. All I do is swig it here and there. I don't just gulp it down. If I had company sometime, I might do a little extra. You say my folks live around the corner from Finger School. Okay, Finger, where is that located? I know the name, but I went to DuSable. I went to one of them. That school was something else, boy, back in the day when I was going there from 80. I started at 80, but I didn't come out to 85. I had to do a freshman twice. I had to be a freshman twice because I stopped going to my classes in my freshman year. The only reason why I got my act together in my sophomore year, well, should have been my sophomore year, is because I became popular. My name is Roxanne, and I started being in the talent shows, and I was with dance groups and stuff. So all of us was like the popular kids. That's what kept me interested. Sure wasn't the damn education. Whack ass education. I ain't want to give a shit about none of that shit. No science, no English. I mean, we had to say the Shakespeare play. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it's just noble to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. That's all I remember. I don't remember. Hey, Catherine. Who else up in here I ain't see? Anybody in here I ain't see? Hey, y'all. Yeah, I'm in here. So let me go live now in case Malachi call later at 7. I might not be in good spirits because his irritability is making me uneasy. You know what I'm saying? It's making me kind of feel sad, making me feel worried. So of course I'm trying to get him up out of there with his medicine. He said, "Is the bundle of joy here?" She said, "The baby is on the way, girl. The baby is on the way." So your grandson might benefit from some noise canceling headphones because it sounds like he's suffering from sensory sensitivity. Yeah. He sure don't want to hear that noise. Even before he went in there and we was in the hospital and it was a loud sound and he jumped. He kept jumping every time. I think it was a door or something that kept slamming. And he kept jumping like, what was that? But that's when he was in psychosis. Now he's not in psychosis, but the stuff is still wearing off. He think he cured. I know you ain't cured. You got to keep taking the medicine. They said he need to take that medicine probably at least 6 months. So I'm saying we take it a little at a time, 30 days, see where we at, stop for a week or so, see how he act, then start again. But he think he cured, baby. I don't believe that. Shit, I don't believe you cured. But I know you ain't what you was. Because he was up here looking like shit. The Night of the Living Dead. He was not himself. Let me see. You say not yet, Catherine, but she's 4.5 centimeters. She almost ready. You say, I have been blessed to live in a white neighborhood, and no, I do not try to be white. I am FBA. Oh, say that, girl. So I have lived in North County, Florida, near Hazelwood. Okay. How old is he? He's 17, Catherine. He'll be 18 in April. So that's one reason why we had to go down to Chicago, because they don't have no facilities for teens in this area. Either way it went, if he didn't go to Chicago, it would have been Springfield, or would have been Joliet, or would have been Champaign. They ain't had nothing in Peoria. Peoria was the closest place. So I'm ready to get him up out of there. I don't feel secure with him being next to all those crazy ass psychosis, behavioral problem kids. Not their fault. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel comfortable with Malachi, them around Malachi. Anybody can go off. It's like, what's the purpose of putting a bunch of kids together that got the same problems? They need to be separated. If it's group therapy, cool. But when it's just every day, all day, hanging out, watching TV, playing games, well, they watching them. You can't watch them while they sleep. They need to have their own room. Ain't my fault the funding is low. Shit. So I called their ass and told them I'll be coming to get him. They said she was going to try to push it for Thursday because they want to see how he do on this medicine before they send him home. Because Thursday or Friday was the ideal date. And I'm cool with that. But not if he all fidgety and shit calling me, talking crazy. I don't want him to fucking do nothing stupid. He said, I'm not a hood chick. I mean either, child. What place is called? It's called Garfield Park, Connie. It's called Garfield Park. He said, I have nieces in Peoria. Yeah, I ain't been to Peoria in probably since 2013 or 14. I'm gonna say 13. Hey, what's up? Yolanda Gilmore say Chicago got ready to do something 86. Oh, you came out the meeting. Girl, I might know you, girl. Yolanda, I see your face. I might know you. I used to be on Dance with Dr. Hamblin. He used to be doing all them talent shows. He used to take us out to school to go to the nursing homes, and we performed in the church and different places. I think Dr. Hamblin passed away. I know his son passed away first. I don't know if he's still alive though. I like me some Dr. Hamblin. He was something else. Say, okay, I've worked with kids at Bellefontaine Hill. She says, yes, I hated that at that one we had kids there, but they took the kids away. He said, oh, I know where that is. It's an okay place. Yeah, it got some decent reviews, but they funding be low and they only do what they do. I feel comfortable with the doctors and the nurses, but I just don't like the setup. I think they need to have a more professional, safer setup for the kids. I don't think they need to have all that engagement all day. And I'm not sure how long they let them engage together, because it seems like it's set up like a jail. If you ask me, even though they get to be out their room, they can't go in their room until 9 o'clock at night. They got them out, they eat, they play, they draw, they play ball, they do all kind of different stuff. And they got people in there watching them. But shit, don't people be talking in their conversation in their phones? You know, unfortunately, men don't cure, they manage. Yes. Well, the long as they manage, shit, better than not doing that at all. Because, y'all had to see Malachi without the meds, shit. Y'all might have been writing him off. Shit, y'all might have been giving me y'all condolences. Y'all had to see him. He said, I pray literally to never live in North City or County. I know that's right. Yep, he was my horticultural teacher, and yes, I think he passed last year. Oh, y'all love me some Dr. Hamlin. He used to call you superstar number 1, superstar number 2. Yes, they need to have a kids unit. Yes, they have staff in 24/7. Yeah, it's all kids right there. That's why they don't have none over here. I would have loved him to still been here in Bloomington, but when he get 18 and he still needs some help, then he'll have access to it here in Bloomington. But they don't have none for kids. They say they used to, but it wasn't enough need. Nobody would show up because they get the kids a right to be here or not. They still can decide not to come. How if they are minor, if they need some help? That don't mean you make no sense. They be backwards. Yeah, but these teens and kids and these young adults and people overall will just stop doing stupid shit. I'm never the one to victim blame, but at the same time, when you got the information and you know better, you're not a victim, in my opinion. You was being hard-headed and you was letting somebody or something influence you. And this is what happened. I was trying to tell him, he's like, I can't take it here no more. I don't want to be here. These people, this. I feel you. I do. But this is what happened when you do things that give the state and you know what I'm saying, control over what they feel like you need to do until they feel like you can do better. When you don't do shit and you show the world and you show the state and whoever around to judge you that you are okay in the head and you ain't nobody got to oversee you. Nobody got to lock you up. Nobody got to make you take meds. Nobody, because it's for your own good. That's what they going to say. So if you just stay on point and do your part, be a kid, be respectful, be obedient, do right, then you ain't got to hear about nobody telling you what to do. Shit, that's what he need to understand. You said that sounds backwards. Yeah. I need another beer, y'all. So you are right, Roxy. So I work with everything from birth to hospice, so I empathize. Yeah, it's really sad. But I'm grateful because it could have been worse. He could have got hold to some fentanyl like his mom. He could have, you know what I'm saying, not being able to come back from this. You know what I mean? I just hope he learned this lesson and really make the right moves going forward, like he said. He said, Grandma, I promise you, I ain't never do that again. Hey, Doll 7. Hello, Roxanne Child. Hope all is well. My prayers are with you constantly. Keep pushing forward. Never give up. You always go hard for your family. It's not easy, but we're here for you. Much love. Oh, thank you. Finger is in Roseland. Okay, my cousin used to live in Roseland. 103rd and Rose. Oh no. If you did, I missed it. So y'all that already sent me something, 4 people did. I appreciate y'all. I'm leaving tomorrow morning or after, tomorrow morning. I got a room for 2 days because they're going to let them go either Thursday or Friday. It's possible tomorrow, but I doubt it. I'm thinking more so Thursday or Friday. He just going to have to be chill. But if there's any way I can get him tomorrow or Thursday, preferably, then I'm going to get him. Because all they waiting for is to see how he reacting to this other medicine. And if they already gave it to him today, and then they watch him today and tomorrow, then he should be able to come home Thursday. Even the doctor said that. So I got his little bag packed. But this way y'all can send the PayPal information right there, and or you can Zelle that email address, the Ready Rocks. And no amount is too small, child. Say, Rocks, just be there for him as much as you can. Bless you for being there. Yes, I will never give up on them. I love these kids, y'all. I be talking my shit, and I be fussing at them, but man, they just don't know. Thank you for praying for my grandson, Yolanda, and everybody. God is showing your grandson that our actions have come. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing, January, yesterday. I was saying that I think God was trying to humble him to get him right because he does have a purpose and he know he's a good kid. But he can't keep letting you do what you want to do and then get you out that jam and you bounce back to go do some other shit. You know? Because I know he still wants to smoke or whatever. And the smoking wasn't really the problem. The problem is you don't know what you're smoking. The problem is you're a kid. You don't know nothing about no pills. You shouldn't have been taking no pills. You never took pills before. All of a sudden you just want to try some shit. And it backfired on you. Because you was being disobedient. You ain't had no business doing that. You know your mama died from taking pills. You didn't know what was in them pills no more than she knew, if she willingly took them. So I got upset with him. But I give you some grace. You are a kid, but at the same time, you got to listen. And when you don't listen, there are repercussions and consequences. You say I'm going in and out. Oh, it must be my Wi-Fi. How I sound now? It must be my Wi-Fi. Hey, Lady Swag, come on in. Is it still freezing? Say no, Pete, and repeat. I hope it's not freezing no more, but I know what you're talking about because I'll be on my devices or I'll be on my laptop and stuff, and it'll just stop. You say he is, trust me. You said, hey, Clarica, hey, Rox, and everyone in the chat. Come on in, lady. I'm just over here letting y'all know what's going on. I'm leaving tomorrow instead of Thursday because I was going to go Friday. And I said, I'm going to go Thursday. We stay to Saturday. And then I was like, no, he keep rushing me. At least if nothing else, I can go visit him tomorrow and I get there, calm him down, and then be like, I'll be back and get you tomorrow. They're going to let you go tomorrow. You know, and then I'll just finesse them. You know what I'm saying? With some truth. I ain't going to just tell them no anything. I'll kind of compromise with him. And I'm going to let them know he needs to be alone. Don't pull him next to no kids. Now, that's loud. I hear him when I'm talking to him on the phone. I hear all that noise. Shit, they be irritating me. You say, yeah, we have been his age. He got to make it to be our age. Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell his butt. You say, Cheryl, go out and come back in. We hear Clint. Oh, okay. Clarica said, hey, Reba. Hey, y'all. I'm so glad to see y'all. Yeah, and I didn't feel right, but I talked to him yesterday. I had started to come back live. I had fixed it and everything and get ready to push live. And some in me just wasn't, focused enough to have a conversation about stuff. Because I wasn't sure if he was going to end up calling back or whatever. Because I called and talked to the nurse and asked, can you go ahead and put him by himself, give him his meds or whatever for the night and let him go? Because, them kids, and I know he's not lying because I hear him. Every time I talk to him, all you hear is, oh, and the workers be telling them, oh, no, get hit. They be having disciplinary problems. That could kind of interfere with somebody that's trying to heal. The loud noise and stuff, especially not knowing the kids like that. Hey, nature lover, like no other. How you doing? I got to do Mahari's hair. I'm going to wash her hair and put some braids in it. Just braid her own hair. Everybody else good to go. Because we probably going to leave on the 9 o'clock train. Whichever one's the cheapest. If the 7 o'clock is cheapest, we'll get on that one. If the 9 o'clock is cheapest. Because I think the last train go there at 5. And I don't want to go that late because I got to be there with him at 6 to visit. So I got to get on the 7 o'clock train or the 9 o'clock train. And I believe they got an 11 o'clock train. That one usually costs more. So we're going to play about here. So whatever y'all can see in y'all, today, tomorrow, today, what's today? Tuesday, Wednesday, even Thursday, whatever y'all can see. Because that's my biggest thing, getting the Amtrak ticket money round trip. I got the hotel locked in. I'm not even worried about the hotel. It's just the train tickets and, miscellaneous of food and stuff like that. They give you free breakfast, but that shit ain't nothing but some continental breakfast. I'm not taking nothing. They're going to take one outfit. That's it. I'm not carrying all them bags just to go out here and do this. Like I said, I wish I could have stayed with Tony for free, but I can imagine how that house looked. I don't trust him like that. He might try to do something to me. That house probably so nasty and dirty, y'all. You said many of us love to live outside of the will of God. And the moment we get in trouble, we expect him to wave a magic wand and rescue us. Yes, talking to the whole chat when I say that. Oh, yeah, baby. I ain't going to sit there in front of stun. You ain't never told a lie. You said, hey, nature lover. January, hey. You ain't never lied. We act like he's some type of a magician. Just called on like he a genie. Oh, I remember them days. I've been stopped doing that, but I know exactly what you're talking about. And then we got the nerve to be thinking it's us so cool, so calm, so bad, so chosen, so slick. No, he ain't done with you yet. Okay? So, the reason why we still here. Mm-hmm. Well, other than that, y'all, I've just been scrolling. I've just been scrolling. And when I say I've been scrolling quick because that shit is depressing. So as you get on these apps, it ain't fun no more. Everything is, if it's not about taxes, it's about the little boy and that damn man. The McNutt guy is about people with cancer passed away and sick and trying to pay their hotel fare for the night for them and their kids. Please watch my video for over a minute so I can get enough money to pay my rent so me and my kids don't get put out. That is real heavy on TikTok. And I watch them. I sure do. Because I can't send none of shit. I ain't in no position, baby. If I ever get in this position to make money, $10, $20, $30, $40,000 a month on social media or anywhere for that matter, I will be helping out people. Can't help everybody, but yeah, I could, flip it up a little bit, and especially when it comes to my supporters. What do you see, they folks? You said, Rock, what does your grandson like to do? He like to make beats. He like to make music. He make rap beats, and he be call himself trying to sell them. And he don't know nothing about it, so people will probably gank him, or he'll let one of his friends rap on it. Somebody, he want to go to the studio when he get out. Unlike the studio, gonna have plenty of pills and weed. You don't need to go to no damn studio. That's what the studio. That's what they do in the studio. No, how about we get you some piano lessons and some lessons on how to use the equipment? Because even with the piano lessons, that's outside of a studio board that you can make sounds on. But that's something you can always have with you. You can teach it. You can, play for people. You can get paid for that. Plus, it'll help you when you're learning how to do the beats, not just on the computer, like really know how to do the beats. He said, all things are divinely orchestrated because there will be sirens, car horns, even the train ride home that could be too much. Yep. Yep, sure right. Say it's very depressing. Ain't it, Reba? Hey, Tony. Yes, I had to lay off for a minute because it's too heavy. Yes. I mean, is that by design? It wasn't like that until I say about a month or so, maybe 6 weeks. I don't never recall damn near every other post. I'm dying. She just died. I ain't got nowhere to stay for the night. Me and my son, me and my daughter, me and my kids. We can't pay the rent. We posted, you know what I'm saying? I just lost my mom, and then my dad died 2 weeks later. It's just a lot back to back. It's like they trying to put that shit in our psyche to bring us down. You know, and I know it's life, but it just seems like it's way my timeline. Maybe it's just my timeline. Maybe it ain't Charles. Maybe I'm the problem. You say money won't solve spiritual disease. I could do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God is good. Yeah, all the time, and all the time, God is good. Yeah, you sure right about that. Money, you got to be right. And then God forbid you say something in the comments and then they cuss you out because you out for no reason. Oh yeah, they will. I normally don't say much of people's comments, but like I seen somebody from the Peach Patch, I got in her comments. And somebody had made a video, and the same person who I do edit the video on the short and the long form, she had another video, and somebody got in her comments and said, well, you seem like you the problem. You said you had a class from her and you liked it, but now you complain. I'm like, you sound dumb as fuck. The girl ain't complaining about the class. She's saying how she can't get in the class. That motherfuckers just don't read or comprehend. That pissed me off. I normally don't even get in nobody else's comments and talk to other people or none of that. That's I know them. But that just pissed me off. You said people's lives are under review. Ooh, child. Now, what does that mean? You talking about from God, from the Creator? What you mean under review? Like taking into account, like getting ready to, sock it to us? We got to be held accountable sooner than we think. You said, that's what I'm saying. They misread the comment and then go off. Yeah, because it's already kind of like hard sometimes to really feel the energy or the meaning or how the person really saying it via text and typing. Like me, y'all can hear me. You can hear I'm condescending. You hear I'm trying to be funny. You can know if I'm dead or serious. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm typing or somebody else typing, unless you really know them and how they type, you ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know. That's why I don't be really going live on my phone like that, because when you go live on your phone, especially when you got it vertical, that's when the trolls coming. For y'all that don't know that, you go live on your phone, turn it sideways, do it horizontal, don't do it vertical, unless you don't mind the trolls, because the trolls gonna be in there, baby. And if you're having a bad day or you just ain't feeling that shit and you having a good day, you might be going off. I've done it, So, and then sometimes, you won't even see the trolls. It was a time I didn't see trolls for like 2 months, even though I was vertical. You say, that is why I stay in the bushes, because I am the one, not the two. You say all this functional patterns people thought was hidden or forgiven is being exposed. Oh, child. Ooh, child, I can imagine when I got to go meet my maker. I'll be thinking about, like, what's God going to say to me? Like, what can I say? I mean, and the only thing I can think of is how I let people have it, because I don't do nothing wrong to nobody. I ain't breaking no laws or stuff like that, but it's way more deeper than that sometimes. It ain't just about, oh, you broke the law, you stole a pack of chicken from all these. No, it could just be the way you treat people. He might get me for the way I talk about Peach. You know what I'm saying? What if he get me because I laugh at Peach downfall? I'm like, I'm laughing at you. He might be like, no, that's not right. I'm going to get you. You're supposed to be better than that. But I don't want to. I want to laugh at her. God, why can't I laugh at Peach McIntyre? I should be able to laugh at her all day long, at least just for the day. And then I'll get myself together tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Jesse Jackson died today. I just seen the video on that. And this guy said he ain't never liked Jesse Jackson, but he went on and let whatever man, I can't think of that man's name, that was there along with Jesse Jackson, tell the story how Jesse Jackson put his hands in the blood of Martin Luther King, y'all, and put on his shirt and pretended like he the one that was cradling Martin Luther King, when you could clearly see in the picture that it wasn't him. So he went around with that shirt on with blood on for like all that day and lying. And he said he ain't never forgave Jesse Jackson for that. I can't think of that man's name. It was a video. Yeah, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. You know, always respect the dead. I don't care how I feel about them. Spiritually mature individuals ain't doing spiritually immature nonsense. Yeah. You say, why can't that girl get it right with that money? Child, because them demons done took over, in my opinion. She ain't even really hot. It's like y'all know she keeps saying, my team is handling this. My team is handling that. And that's what one of the girls was saying when I do it in her videos. She's like, her team. She talking about them voices in her head. Voices inside my head. Y'all remember that song by Police? She ain't got no damn team. She got a team of demons in her head taking over. Shit. Yeah. Child. Yeah, his son used to live right across the street from me, Jesse Jackson. Yeah, his wife and his daughters. And we had seen them at the Black Expo when I went to go see what's our guy name? Rest in peace. Damn, what's his name? The old man, Paul Mooney's best friend. Craig, what's his name? Damn. Y'all know the old man. I got his name on the tongue. He made the Bohemian drink. Gregory, what's his name? Man, what's that man's name? What's his name? Bohemian drink. Dick Gregory. Thank you. I knew Gregory was in there somewhere. Dick Gregory. Yeah, him. I went to go see him. He was talking a good old little talk. And I was sitting right behind Jesse Jackson's son and his wife and daughter. And baby, when I tell y'all, they had that little girl hair and some braids, looked like a cat did it. I wanted to get in my car, but I ain't had none on me because I live right across the street from her. I wanted to do her hair. That shit was messed to the up. This had to be 2000 and probably 1 or 2. Child. Thank you, sweet Tay Tay. He said, I do think she needs a little bit of therapy because that ain't normal behavior. It's a thin line between cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and evil. And then you got a little bit of both on this. Ooh, that shit's scary. It's scary. Yeah, Dick Gregory, I never will forget that. He was saying something about Amazing Grace. I never will forget that. He said, y'all in there talking about some Amazing Grace and singing that song. And that song was not a song to be sung by everybody. Whoever was singing the song, whoever made the song, whoever sang the song, pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, but that song was from them. They was a wretch. You know, save a wretch like me. That was a personal song. He said, you NIGGAs around here. Y'all know how you know how that man talk. Dick Gregory would talk. That man was hilarious. I would never give him no problems. Okay, God rest his soul. He was hilarious. Then you keep talking. Damn, man, you just keep talking. You know. He say no problem, Roxy. I've been observing the patterns, and it seems one by one these reaction channels been going through it. So yes, be very careful in this season. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people do videos on YouTube about a lot of people losing their channel. I'm talking about big people, like millions of followers, been losing their channel and stuff like that. There's nothing is forever, you know. It could be agenda, it could be no rhyme, no reason. We ain't gonna know all the ins and outs of why they do what they do, and you know, somebody got to go. This ain't forever. Even if it outlasts you, we pass away tomorrow, this still be here, but it ain't here forever. You can't, take it for granted. Like, oh, you're gonna always every month make $500 a month, or you're gonna always make $20,000 a month. You don't know. It's a blessing. It's extra. Do the best you can with it. And if you get it again the next month, do the best you can with it. And if you get it again the next month, don't just get it and get it and get it and think that you're entitled to it and you're going to always get it. You deserve it and you the bomb, you know. Because a lot of people getting it, they ain't really, it's not like they so exalting and so great and so powerful and so, you know what I'm saying, spectacular that they are worthy of this $20,000, $40,000, $100,000 a month. This, to me, is just a blessing. Push you in the algorithm. If I get all the views, I'm going to get the money. You say, I live in this world, but not for the world. People need to understand. Oh, yeah, I've been saying that. You could be in the world, but not of the world. I love Dick Gregory. Oh, yes. Rest in peace, Paul Mooney and Dick Gregory. I told his son, because I'm one of his son's Facebook friends. I used to always ask about him. Like, I love your daddy. Before he passed away, I used to tell him that. You know, he got twin sons. Yeah. Paul Mooney was something else, child. I used a couple of sounds on YouTube with Paul Mooney stuff. You know, I usually do that stuff around Black History Month and stuff, and I ain't got to it because I've been distracted. Because, you know, I planned on posting something for Black History Month every day, but sure, after the 6th day or something, I kind of fell off because I've been distracted. You know, I do the poetry, I do the little skits by Bernie Mac, Paul Mooney, Dick Gregory, stuff like that. You said, oh yeah, Richard Pryor. Woo, you gotta be. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you said, and that girl is not humble at all. Very disrespectful. Oh, she say humble. Oh, she get mad. You call her humble. She said that's what sloths do. You sloths be humble. And nothing wrong with it. You gotta be humble. You gotta be humble. But she don't understand that. I think that's part of the conditioning of her mind. She don't even see that she's actually being humble. Been being humble. And if she got to move like people saying, I never understood it. I ain't going to try to understand. I'm just going to keep doing content, keep being grateful that, you know, it ain't me. Could have been me. I could have had a wrecked up brain like that. You know, we don't know. She could have been dropped on her head as a kid. We don't know what that child been through. I know it ain't normal. It ain't natural. Say, Rox, you're definitely a creator. Oh, thank you. You say, okay, I read that. Yeah, child. I had a couple of them about Richard Pryor I used a few months back. You gotta be careful with them, boy. You almost gotta just take it and say it yourself as opposed to using the but it ain't the same effect when it's in your voice all the time. You know, and them funny voices like Dick Gregory and Richard Pryor. You know, Paul Mooney wrote for him. Paul Mooney was write all his little lines and stuff for Richard Pryor. Oh boy. Yeah, child. I never thought it would come to this, y'all. I never thought it would be a day where I'll be going through this. I never thought I wouldn't have my daughter. I thought she would live a long time and, you know, she'll get married and we might live together till she get married, or, you know, I'll be grandma, weekend grandma, and we do our little dance because she was always dancing for me. Y'all seen them videos I put out her dance, but I ain't putting on out in a minute. Maybe I'll dig one up. He said, they said that landlord is not renewing the lease, and I wouldn't let them animals tear my house up either. Okay, God is now showing her, and they're only going to get worse. Hello, and that's sad. She just keep doing people dirty, no matter how much God keeps showing her. Allegedly, and in my opinion, she just keep getting worse. Like, how you not letting these people in wake up with peace because they ain't signed the NDA, but all the time they saying they signed it and sent it back. So how could you trust somebody to actually take care of business, whether they got a team or not? Her team of demons in her head. I mean, she don't do good business. This girl is crazy, in my opinion. So how they expect her to, like, oh, I got everybody's NDAs, I got everybody, and y'all sending y'all her ID? Y'all got them numbers, the state ID, the driver license numbers, that is connected to pretty much like your credit. People use that when you're trying to get a house or you want to rent an apartment, you want to get some credit. You getting a bank account. You don't just give nobody your copy of your damn ID and your driver's license. That is crazy. Just for you to wake up with them and pay them $21, pay them $5, pay them $1,000. For what? Ain't no guarantee she's going to show up for 21 seconds, let alone 21 days. That's why I say people are losing their mind, y'all. This ain't making no sense to me. Yes. Let me go up. You said, hey, Karen, come on in. Cheryl said, people are struggling out here. Things are rough and you can't depend on YouTube. Peach was blessed with all that money. Now she's not making it like she used to. Yeah. She made all that money for all them years. That's a lot of years to make that type of money. Man, I'll be feeling some type of way too. I'll be like, damn, I was stupid. What the hell was wrong with me? I was stupid. Say, right, Rox, I know that. You say, Cheryl, Peach NDAs cannot hold up in court. Right, Kim. And but still, the fact that they even signing it and actually sending a copy of their ID. What is wrong with you people? You must go ahead and give her a copy of your social security number too. I bet if she asked for it, they'll send it. Man, I think a lot of people need some damn therapy and possibly some meds too. Shit, at this point, just eat the leaves off the trees and drink a bunch of water. And go get therapy. You say, hey, Kathy. Come on in, lady. You said, hi, Clarica. Hello, Clarica, Cheryl, Rox, and Chat. Clearly, those are people that have nothing to lose. Okay, they name probably already mud. You say, hey, Kim. Those Peach Patch slow like her. Peach got the ID. She's scamming. But yeah. You say Peach is useless bacteria walker. Oh my God. Ain't no way I could look at somebody and listen to somebody like Peach and watch how she move and take care of business and don't take care of business and cook and don't cook and look like she look and talk to people like she talk to them and not smart and let her make me feel bad, let alone teach me something. But that girl I did that duet of, she from the islands. She's from, I don't know, she said Trinidad, Caribbean. She wasn't one of them islands. You can hear her little accent a little bit. Like she ain't really... They all got that look. Y'all know we talked about that look, right? I know I got a look too. I ain't sitting to here act like, I'm all in the bag of chips. I got the little old lady need to sit the fuck down and put her phone down look, okay? But I'm not. I'm not going to put my phone down. Not yet, okay? I got a couple more years in me. You said, no, Kim, like use that information address and add social security number and boom. Child, she could be getting apartments in their name for that, what they call that thing that they say she used to do. Child, you said, exactly, but Peach deal with uneducated people who do not know any better. Peach preys on the weak and low vibrational people like herself. You said, hi, Kim. You said, I just think our people should be a little bit smarter. I like to see black excellence, not black ignorance. Yes, baby. She got them doofy goofies over there. You can't tell them shit. They're either real young, like 27 and under, and you could tell by the way they talk and like that, or they like 30, 35, 38, 42, and they just ain't never had it together no way. Because ain't no way. That shit make no sense. I think a 5-year-old would even question her. What you need my ID for? I think a 5-year-old, a motherfucking first grader, a fifth grader be like, and what do you need my ID for? Why do I need to? Why I'm signing this for? Oh, say CPN. Right. She might be putting CPNs in their name. You never know. I want to know the reason for the ID. She's not a business, just an internet scammer. Yeah, Connie. That's what I want to know too. I seen a couple of people ask her in the comments, but of course, she said, she was live. She said, I need your ID. These are her words. I need a copy of your ID so I can know you are who you say you are. What? So you want to make sure that when we come to the Zoom for Wake Up with Peach, and my name that's on the thing before I come in says Lisa Johnson, you want to make sure you got an ID and Lisa Johnson name. Because she said they can't even come in her Zoom if they name on the Zoom don't match up with her list. Who is after you, girl? You paranoid schizophrenic now? She giving signs of being a paranoid. For real. You say people are comfortable doing the same thing, expecting different results. Because it doesn't require growth. No way I would give a known CPN using my ID. Peach can sell those people information on black market. Anyone who gets Peach that person information is a recipe for failure in the wrong hands. Yes, Kathy. CPN. Allegedly, she do have to move, y'all. And all of a sudden, now you need people IDs. Yeah, that don't even make no goddamn sense. That girl is not, she ain't clocking her. She is not clocking nothing up there. You said nature lover, no way in hell would I look to Peach for anything. Exactly, nature lover, baby. Ain't no way. These folks is lost and turned out. They don't know they ass off from a hole in the wall. They is slow. They probably, got some type of mental issues. They might be in the, what's that, 300 hallway, at some point. They could be popping mollies and who knows what's hell going on with these folks. We can only see a profile. You don't know who you're really working with, who you're talking to, what's really going on behind the scenes. And she don't care. She can get hurt doing that. Some folks, you seen that lady drove 3 hours to tell that man how he was disrespectful to her. She don't know she might run into somebody like that because there's always somebody in her life. I'm new here. Can you give me $100 to help me get some food? They always be saying stuff that anybody who know her know better than to say. So it's obvious that they be new. Oh, I wish we could go to what you call it? I wish we could go to Great Wolf Lodge. It's been a minute. We ain't been there since 2023, I think. So it's about time for us to get there. That would be really nice. But we'll see. So let me see what y'all talking about. Patience is a virtue. And 2026 is a year for Peach with reckoning. Just wait and see. January, yep, this is Peach. Fuck around and find out. Yeah. January, with your Social Security number, people can open up credit and commit crime. Yep. And that state ID number on your state ID or your driver's license is just as important as your Social Security number. Ain't no way. Girl, got to be crazy. You can't be that scared that somebody out to get you that you need. No, give me your shit. No, ma'am. You give me a copy of your ID, your driver's license, your Social Security number. I want you to sign an NDA that you're not going to talk about me and you're not going to hold my money back should you not, goddammit, finish the 21 days. They not asking for no tangibles. They just like most voters. Just vote because it's red. Just vote because it's blue. You ain't asking for shit. You ain't making them promise you nothing or nothing. No, she's so knowledgeable. I don't agree with her when it comes to Trump or her politics, but I agree with her. She's so knowledgeable. Some people say she's slow and autistic. And shit, you might be too if you're talking like that. Most people need a damn payee to fuck with her, in my opinion. You say, oh, Lord, that lady who drove that man house, look, she's still on 2 feet and not like, yeah. Y'all remember that? That was crazy. Said, facts, Kathy. He said, I'll use authentic intelligence. I was born before I trust man-made artificial intelligence. Hey, girl. What's up? Gina in the building. Said, hey, Regina. Regina, hey, love. He said, hey, Cheryl and Clarica. He said, I am a retired Social Security worker. They ass better protect that Social Security number. It's not easy to correct them issues. Child. It is not a game. They better be lucky that the Social Security number not on there. He said, and the feds are waiting to lock her up the minute she tries to commit any crimes using people information. Yeah, I heard they don't play about that. So I just don't understand how she even asking for that. Like really? They know she the CPN queen giving her personal information. Right. That don't make, come on now, Peach Patch. Come on, Peach Patch. Peach Patch. Come on now. Y'all know that. Y'all got to admit that yourself, that that's sick. Come on now. They act like whatever information she can share with them about getting up, not being lazy, and get off food stamps, and don't feel sorry for yourself. You don't have to be worried about being a single mother, get off food stamps, get off this. That nobody else can tell them that. That's just the biggest information that nobody in the land has. You can look at yourself and tell yourself that. You know, you could be delusional. You know damn well you got to pay it. If your ass got to pay you, 9 times out of 10, you think you're going to come out here and do some content. I be looking at their pages too. And they pages, for the most part, don't be on nothing. Just be an everyday, regular person page saying whatever it is. Cool, it is what it is. It don't be like they really, like they not photographers, they not hairdressers, they're not painters or artists or musicians. They just everyday people who just, like us. Just everyday people. So what do you need to learn from her? Unless you just want to do what she doing. You're going to talk like she talk. You're going to act like she act. Crazy. You said, with your personal information, my occupation will be found quickly. Peach is not bigger than the federal program. Okay. She ain't scared. It's just an illogical excuse to gain access. She need a new place. Desperate people does desperate things. But it's so in the open, no. You would think that she would tell them this privately. Why would you make a post, smart ass, dumb ass Peach? Why would you make a post? Why would you say it where everybody can see? Once you got them folks sign up or want to sign up, or when they click on it to say something, some way for them to know in there before they decide to really sign up. Be advised, I require this, and that. Before going forward, click on here if you agree, and then send it, blah, blah, blah. She just making all kind of announcements about, oh my goodness. He said, why you need my full name, address, date of birth if I'm an organ donor? Your identification can give people a lot of information about you. Yeah. It's like she don't want nobody to know where she live at. Shit. That's crazy. But hey, we talking about the Peach Patch. What can we say? We talking about the Peach Patch. So now we understand. Talking about the Peach Patch. You see that show on BET, The Trap Queen? I ain't never heard of that. Who in that? She gonna make McKay lose his page cussing on his live like that. Oh yeah. I forgot he was 18. I showed from the report, but I forgot he just turned 18, because you can't be on no live unless you're 18. Then it hit me like he's 18. When people call you over the phone asking for information, you hang up on them, right? They just sitting down. I bet if them girls who actually signed up and sent that, they mamas with sense, and they cousins, whoever, husband, boyfriend, what the hell you sending that bitch your shit? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You said the federal program is much more corrupt than the average man. The feds do not play. They build your cases over months and years, and when they come for you, they got you. That means they already got it locked in, I guess. That's what I heard. It must be broke. McKay, hair isn't fixed. McKay, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Said exactly, okay, when people call you over the phone, she's going to make, okay, I'm caught up. Take me a little swig of this wine real quick. Say Regina Peach wants to be loud and sing. Yeah, child. That was crazy. It don't get no better, child. It don't get no better. McKay got sponsored. He did? By who? That's good. Go ahead, McKay. Didn't she act like she was jealous, though, yesterday? He was talking to her. He was saying, Are you playing the quiet game or you just not talking? She was kind of rolling her eyes at him. Did y'all peep the play? Who seen them live or a snippet, somebody posted of them live? I was there when they was live for a minute. Hair product, good. Peach take all the money, so it doesn't matter. Child, she act like she was hating on her own son. She should have been glad. Low key probably felt some type of way, but felt good knowing that they fuck with her son. Hey, I'm just tuning in. Did she go for Texas Cutie? Come on now, Texas Cutie. Now you know if she went to file, so did I. Okay, matter of fact, my divorce, I went to file and it went through the same day. Okay. I divorced Tony today, y'all. And I asked him for some money. Well. Peach McIntyre ain't gonna never divorce Wood. Not no good Wood. She ain't never going nowhere. He'll go somewhere before she goes somewhere, whether it's by choice or by force. But she ain't never gonna divorce Wood. I don't even think the bitch know how to spell divorce, but I don't know. Never should have drank none of this wine. Thanks, Cheryl. It's your fault. You crazy, Kim. It's Tuesday. She filed for divorce. Yeah, child. You said, why Messy Maya got a big black eye? I don't know the story on that. I just seen somebody post it, but they ain't really getting no story about it. Child. I guess one of them tricks, them Johns, got tied. I don't know. I don't really be listening to her. Until she can tell a story the way the story need to be told. Like, I need the story. Or if I ask a question or I hear somebody ask a question and you just come out and say all them little tricks and this shit, just come on out and say it. I met Wood. I've been fucking with him, blah, 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 blah. Here got the receipts. This is us laying in the bed playing. This is me doing this to him. I can't blur it out because, I need real facts. That shit, anybody can say what stuff she say. That ain't no proof to me. But I ain't saying she lying at the same time. I'm going to never say she lying. I'm just saying I need receipts. And I need the story to be smooth. I need to go point A to motherfucking point Z. You say Greg McKay needs to keep his mother out of his content. She has ruined her platform and she would do the same to his. She was constantly acting crazy on that. Trust me, I know the feds do not play. Keep thinking they do if you want to. Their corruption does not matter in the times we are living in. Yeah, all that shit could be corrupt. They gonna do what they do. They ain't got to go by the rules. What is wine good? You say, right, agree, Rox. Give me more details. Right. She up there playing like she throwing a motherfucker a bone, but won't really, you know what I'm saying? You can't feed a dog one time and think he ain't gonna come back to the door. I gave up though. After seeing her for probably 3 or 4 times, I was like, nah, she ain't on shit. I can't believe she tells people he doesn't take a bath and he likes how he smells gross. Right. And you licking all on them balls. Baby, child. Her words, not ours. She the one said she like to be down there doing all the things that she do with it. Child, he even look gross. Y'all see him up there vacuuming with that stomach sticking out like he 4 months pregnant? Child, I guess when you got to keep making money, big money like that, I could just go for whatever money. Of course, I want the money to grow. Hell yeah, I want my money to grow. But if I get 100, if I get 500 or 1,000, I'm just going to, it's not going to be no big deal in what I got going on because I'm not going outside outliving my means based off, I get at least an extra 1,000 a month. But knowing damn well it could be 300 the next month. No. That's why when you doing stuff like this and you able to make those 20, 50, 80,000 a month, you supposed to bought your house, bought your car, You know what I'm saying? He never would have had a goddamn car. He would be shit. He been bought his own car with his own money he make on his own content. So that way, when the money dwindles down, you just have to do the upkeep, and y'all hustle for that. You won't be hustling, have no place to stay, keep losing the place, got to go to court, got to find another place, all them damn kids. Shh. Girl, Peach Patch, go tell y'all leader to go get her 2 to 3 tiny homes and get her a welder and a construction worker. She don't need but 2 crackheads that used to be great-ass welders and great-ass construction workers. She get 2 or 3 of them, pay them little to none. They can weld them shits together, make a double-decker upstairs, get her some land with a big fence around it to protect the kids, and they have their solar, and they have their water pump and their sewage where they can flush their toilet. They'll be all right. They cramped up anyway. You said, I can't believe she's okay. I read that. He said, I noticed that also she was mad because he got more action than her. Rox, did you see her when she showed her teeth and said, what you doing that for? Wow. Rox, did you see her when she showed her teeth? And he said, what you I say the same way, Rox. Okay. That's why they say they're self-destructing in 4K. Y'all can believe they still in control if you want to. Take a look around. Hey, Miss T in the building. Hey, Rox. Hey, chat. I'm just coming in. She hustling hand to mouth. That's it, and that's all. Hello. Short and sweet. He said the trap queen is about drug queens, con artists, scammers. Check it out, Rox. That name sounds familiar. I don't have BET though. Y'all know I got rid of my cable. I got certain channels I stream. So I don't know if I have to add that on or something. So if she going to do that, Rock, she might as well put them in a cave and let the animals race. Then Peach and her son make a lot of money. Not Peach did. Her son made a nice little piece of change though. Every time I looked up, he was making $40, $50 for each battle. It's like all her haters was over there on her son's side. Yeah, we fuck with Gregory McKay. I ain't got nothing against Gregory McKay. That's why I don't be trying to go hard on. I say a little something which really pissed me off. But Gregory McKay, if you should ever hear me, you'll see me. I got number mad love for you. Until I see you anything like her or you nasty, I don't see that. You seem like a very decent human being. You're a child still, even though you're 18. I will never come for you, in spite of what your mama may try to tell you. You said, how much money she touched, she should have pink slips and D's by now. Get Victor. Yeah, that shit is intense. This is the insanity that we're watching though. Who does? That's just like saying all the 1% millionaires, however they got their money, we know they billionaires. Jay-Z's and the Rockefellers. That's like them not having shit to show for it. She didn't came in contact with too much money. No, not they type of money, but enough money to where she could have made a big difference. Invested. She could have been Bitcoin. She could have had some daycare, some grocery stores, a fucking beauty supply house, something. Restaurant. As long as she ain't have nothing to do with running it, you buy it and you hire people to do everything. She would have damaged it if she had to have something to do with it. That part, trap queens good, gangster trap queens and crooks, sure. You got to flip your money. I agree. McKay really needs to leave that household and never look back. That'll be hard. I know she had posted a video yesterday. He was saying something to one of the kids. Sounded like he was kind of like getting on one of them kids. It was one of them videos where Wood was vacuuming. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. And get my information off the screen, y'all. That's my PayPal and my Zelle information. I'm leaving tomorrow for y'all that don't know. I'm leaving in the morning, probably on the 7 o'clock train or the 9:30 train. And we're going to go out there. And I'm going to visit Mally. Hopefully I'll be able to take him home. If not, the next day, they said. They just trying to see how he do off this medication. Then they're going to send him home with a plan and some doctors and a prescription and all that stuff. So it'll last him to be able to get it refilled again or whatever the case may be. I'm just trying to tell him to be patient, boy. You ain't missing nothing out here. You trying to come out here and do what? Because you're going to sit down. You most definitely ain't going outside. You can go next door, but you ain't going outside. So I don't know what he trying to rush here for. I know them kids is loud. I get that. You said, Cheryl, what you say? He needs to catch up and don't look back. Okay. See how easy people relinquish their power to heathens. Peach is only looking for a good time, not a long time. That's why she doesn't care about debt. She leaves her kid. Yeah, that's insane. That's insane. I could see if she was alone, just her and Wood. Boom, boom, boom. They was like that crackhead couple that used to be rapping. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? They got 9 motherfucking kids. You supposed to be Susie Homemaker. We ain't got no business out here wilding out like you crackhead Andy from New Jack City and Pookie from New Jack City. They ain't got no kids. Or give them away. Spread them out to the family or whatever. You don't do them kids like that. Got them damn little ass twins that can't even walk, eating on big ass pieces of turkey sausage and eggs. They ain't even got no teeth. That's the same shit she did with Nom Nom. Y'all remember that? She had Nom Nom eating on chocolate Snickers bars. He was 5 months old. He had big ass pieces of chicken, barbecue rib, potatoes. I was like, God damn. Ooh, yeah, Miss T, she came because she living off of it and she doing foolish shit. Peach is looking for a good time. Okay, I read that. Not even a strip of land deeds with her name on. She doesn't even own her. She don't own her own name. She even got the rights to her name. Whatever happened to that season shit? Praise God, Roxy. Resources is what you needed to help your grandson. Yes, indeed. Yeah. That's Reba Rocks. I'm not trying to discourage you, but keep your eye open because people are sweet and miss you over the phone till they get home. Yeah. But the reason why I know he is better, yeah, he want to come home. He want to be out. He want to do what he want to do still. He don't want to take no pill, though. Now, that part he don't want to do. But he wasn't even talking at first. He couldn't even talk. He was staying off in space. This is how I know that medicine they gave him did wake him up out that psychosis state that he was in. He when he did talk, he would be saying like 2 or 3 words, mumbling real, you know what I'm saying? Sounded like a whole nother person. But now he talk like, Grandma, miss you. You know, he sound like his regular self. That's how I know he ain't running no game on that. Now, he might be trying to like come out and hang with his friends, and he might want to still vape with his little nicotine. He might want to smoke some weed, but pill, he don't want to do no pill. He learned his lesson from that. But I don't want him doing none of it. But hey, I can't watch him 24/7. If he don't learn and he want to do what he want to do and go do that dumb shit and get hold to some bad weed, I told him don't mess with that weed from that damn store. That THC shit, leave that shit alone. Leave it alone. But hey, I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to fight to the death for mine. But at the end of the day, it's going to be their decision. It's their life as they get older and grown. They're going to have to, they can't say they don't know no better because they've been given the game. They've been given the resources. They've been given the tools and the information. Now, you're not discouraging me, Kim. I appreciate that. It takes a lot to take care of 9 kids, 10 kids, 10 grand a month, barely cutting. Yeah, the rent, $5,000. But she ain't got no home with no mortgage for like $2,000 or $3,000 for no, say 5, 6 bedroom, 3 bathroom house. Then the stuff break down and add-ons. If you only getting 10,000 from one platform, or you only got 3 platforms, and you getting 10 or 20, and then you giving your man damn near half of everything you get, you ain't getting shit. And it takes a lot to take care. Okay. You said, well, I see it every day. They don't have their basic human development skills, Rocks. I feel bad for her kids. They have no social life. All the boys in Wood doesn't have them any extra activities such as sports. That meatloaf looked like, that motherfucker meatloaf looked like Alpo with some dark gravy on it. You say these Abrahamic religions got us effed up mentally and emotionally. What's Abrahamic? He needs the meds to get him balanced to his baseline. I work in psych ward. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell him. He think he cured. I don't need no. Oh, you need the medicine. You're going to have to take that medicine. You're going to have to take it for at least probably, I'm going to say 3 to 6 months. They even said you ain't got to take it for the rest of your life, but you got to take it long enough to kind of get you balanced. To see if it's really going to keep working and how you act and how you think. But that's the problem. These goddamn kids, these teenagers think they grown and know everything. Because you're either going to do right or you're going to end up back here or someplace worse. Just that simple. You said, yes, always fight, even if they don't want you to. Right, Kim? Never say never. I wish I was close to you, Rox. He'd be straight. Oh, Reba. So what platforms do Peach make money from? She make money from, I guess, YouTube still, because she still monetized. Facebook, IG. And she might make a couple of dollars on TikTok, because, you know, TikTok changing up the way they pay people and they're not really paying. Maybe they'll get back to it, but they still pay people. They have not got rid of their program. They changing the program in the way that they pay people. I might start taking this seriously and try to get monetized. I don't know. I'm trying to get monetized on Facebook, though. Facebook play good. And I need to get my other YouTube page up and running, y'all. My Real Roxanne 59. Some of y'all already subscribed to it. I'm going to go ahead and share it sometime today. If I can get that one going, that'd be nice. You say, isn't something wrong with the twins' feet? Look like one of them stayed in the, yeah. It looked like it on one of them pictures, right? When you're done on live, I message you on TikTok, no worse stuff. Oh, okay, Karen. Yeah, I can look on my phone and see. I don't know which page you know. I got like 3 or 4 TikToks. Let me look and see if I can see it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm writing to you now. Da, 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 da. So I said, I'm gonna go live early so that I sent you a message back, Karen. You said, and be careful smoking off other people. You don't know what stuff they give you. Yeah, not to mention they might have COVID, any damn thing too. There's all kind of reasons why. Herpes, the damage that caused that house so bad, holes in the walls, stripper poles, big pieces of fruit in the drain pipes. You see Wood putting some Febreze on the carpet. Okay. What you say, Nick? I missed your comment. Oh, you said, is there something wrong? Oh, okay. Yeah, something been wrong with them feet. That's why she don't show them problem. So you can get BET through Prime for like $6.99 a month. Sometimes they might offer free trial. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I know I've been got rid of that doggone narcotic. That narcotic cable, that was a narcotic, boy. You say Wood poured a whole box of Arm & Hammer Carpenter Fresh. I seen that. I know they was choking. CPS must be on the way soon. Child, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling, baby. I'm the good to leave, y'all. This is not even the real world, y'all. This can't be real life. Ain't no way we seeing the shit we seeing. People are not doing the things they're doing all over this social media platform. We ain't even just talking about Peach. It'll be a wonderful thing if we could just say only Peach or only Peach and E. Kane is doing. You know, it's a lot of people out here doing weird shit. That shit's scary. I stay in my house, y'all. Order my shit through the mail. I order my groceries, my wine. Go downstairs, let them in. I ain't trying to really go nowhere like that. I take the kids to school, you know. I don't know, man. You say CPS must be on the way. Yes, she shook them babies up so bad while she was carrying them. Yeah. But she said the other day, y'all, I believe she was laughing. She said something about happening to them babies being stressed out because of Wood. It was something like that, y'all. I can't remember exactly how she put it, but she did not say because she was dancing and jumping up and down in that hurricane. Oh, I wanted to type on her shit so bad, but I didn't even say nothing. You say, yeah, they arrested that pastor for they did. When? Satan walking and going again, or you talking about he got out? Satan walking, it's going to get a lot worse because Jesus Christ returned. Kim, I put money on it. I bet they're in route. Ooh-wee. I'm going to get my boy. He's gonna keep his head low, learn from this mistake. Don't do no dumb shit again. Everybody don't get a second chance. Don't let nobody influence you. You say, I'll send it to you. Okay. I was scared while they was in her belly. She never rested and didn't eat well. Yep, stayed woke all the time. All the time. Oh, I ain't know my nephew was here. Yep. I ain't gonna be here much longer, y'all. Yes, because they're only good as their creators. Most of them mofos are malevolent imposters. Yeah. Say that. You said, let me put that in there. Okay. Yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and see how much these tickets cost. Y'all pray for them that these tickets are not expensive. Because you know, sometimes we try to get a ticket the same day, it'd be expensive, and sometimes it just be because usually I can get there each person like $18, $21. But if it's like one of those like crowded and it was around a holiday or last minute, it should be $30. But I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to look now because I'm gonna get mad if it's cheap now, and then I try again after 12. And then unless I had the money, I don't have all the money. So I know I ain't got all the money because ain't no way that it's gonna be no $60 for 5 people. Then I gotta get Malachi ticket on the way back. So there's a lot of peer pressure in the streets, Rocks. We can only protect them so much. Just have him try finding a job again. That's what he said he wanted to do. He said, I'll come home, but he really looking for a job, really big time now. And I'm all for that, I always have been, but I just want him to get that damn diploma first so you won't get stuck in no family tree dollar ass job. You'll be able to go do, you know what I'm saying, other things. No mama stuck in no dead end job. Yeah, we're gonna ride the Amtrak. I'd rather do that than the damn Greyhound bus. Oh, that shit sucked. The Greyhound, I mean the Amtrak is so more comfortable. You get the plug up your phone, your laptop, the bathroom's clean. You can get some snacks or whatever, or take some stuff on there with you. My daughter rested, ate well, and took good care of herself. My grandson's disease is genetic, and it's super. My daughter is a great young mother. Hands down, I would have been snatched that peach. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who said the school prepared for his return? Oh yeah, he on medical leave, and they got a therapist there, so they know to watch out for him. So I hope he don't still have in his mind that he embarrassed to go back or whatever the case is. We ain't talked about that part. So when he get in, I hope he'll be ready to go by Monday. Because he get in, whether he come home tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday, and then school start back Monday. I might give him a couple more days to relax and then start. Well, you gotta go. Well, you gotta get a GED or something. If he don't feel comfortable there, you got to do something. And his friend was telling him, you don't want no GED. That's for old people. You get a fucking GED. That's what works for you. What works for one person don't work for the other. Because sometimes schools can be distracting after going through a certain situation or some type of drama or something like that. He don't even go to the school. So you say in case he needs accommodations. Yeah, I just pretty much need them to like watch out for him and don't be expecting him to do too much. I mean, he can't be doing all that construction stuff right away, unless that help him like part of his therapy if he enjoyed doing it, working with his hands. But outside in that cold and stuff like that, nope. I don't like that shit because he come here coughing and stuff and getting everybody sick. You say I'm old school, old enough to be her mama, and she is something else, child. Big cities and train rides are really cheap. I love riding Amtrak. Yeah, me too. Remember back in the day, for riding from here, it's like 2.5 hours from where I'm at to Chicago. It used to be $11, y'all. $11 like in 2006, 7, 8, $14 the most. Now you can get it for 18 or 21. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. He can get an IEP. How do I go about that? Send me information on that, IN, in the email. He goes to private school. It's not really a private school, but it's like an alternative school. It's like they get them a stipend and they teach them nursing. You can either pick nursing or construction. So of course the boys do construction and the girls do for medical. They used to have a third option, but I think the funding got low. And they pay them a little stipend every 2 weeks. They love the school until all this stuff happened. I never have rode Amtrak. I would like to. It is nice, especially I guess if you was taking a long trip, you can get the beds. If you was going somewhere like it's gonna take a day or two. Back in the day in the 70s, I rode a train from Greenville to New York with my mom. How long did it take? Peaches don't know how to cook. Hell no, she don't know how to cook. That food look nasty. Egg. Come on, I make the best scrambled egg. Girl, you just delusional. God, it's just sickening, child. Oh, she's so sick, and you just pretty much gotta like. I have to be feel like throwing up. I have to really take that break. I can't just because I'll go in. Yeah, I know I make a video. Then I got the rest. I got to rest for about 24 to 48, 72 hours. Fucking with her. Hey, Pookie, just took Amtrak in November for Thanksgiving. Went to New York to North Carolina. It was nice. How long did it take? It took about 10 hours for you, Kim. That's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Especially if you got your laptop, you got your phone, you got a book. I took Amtrak to Florida from New York one time because I didn't want to get on the plane. I haven't been on the plane since 1990. I don't think I'll ever want to get on the plane again. But when I got on it, I was going to California to stay with I was coming out there to move with my auntie now. And wasn't nothing, moved all slow. It wasn't scary at all. I thought I was going to be nervous and scared. That shit was boring. I could count the clouds. I could count the pebbles that I could count on the mountains. It was just moving slow. Even though it wasn't really moving slow, it just appeared to be. So I've been sending you info so that you can get paid to assist him. Send your number because there's lots of resources. Okay. Thank you so much. We didn't have all that in the 70s. Rocks, no cell phone, just books and coloring books. Yep. When they did start getting no cell phone, remember they was all big. They was like, huge. And then doctors only had them. And then the pages came. They looked like garage door openers. They were so big. Man, the good old days. I know y'all remember them good old days. You said 8.5 hours, Pookie. Hey, man, them phones where I need to be. Oh, said them blames where I need to be on land. He said at Mardi Gras Day in New Orleans, that is a big holiday. In New Orleans, everybody today in New Orleans, every year on Mardi Gras, everybody outside New Orleans, everywhere. Fat Tuesday. When is Fat Tuesday, Angela? I used to do little performances with the kids and stuff, and one of our years for our gym shows in Chicago for the Park District, we had Fat Tuesday was a thing. And they all made umbrellas. You know how they had the umbrellas and marching in the parade? Everybody designed their own umbrella with glitter and little words on it and little all kind of decorations. Man, it was a lot of umbrellas. We had fun. So yes, the good old days, the best days. We had encyclopedias that would never compete. Okay. I remember encyclopedias, but I don't ever remember. I was a child when encyclopedias. I mean, I didn't never have to do encyclopedias, but I remember people coming around trying to sell encyclopedias. They will actually take your own snacks because on that train, they cost too much. I ain't gonna probably want nothing more, but I hear you though. They call them bricks. They were so big, yeah. We had encyclopedias and would never compete. Good old days, good old days. Tony, yeah, we had them also. People used to go door to door selling them. Yeah, then they used to go selling at Avon and Mary Kay. They be selling encyclopedias and they'll be selling like vacuums and stuff. Back then, you would see anybody knocking on your door trying to sell you something. You say, "Oh, I love flying as well." Do you? I'm kind of scared to get on the plane these days. I mean, if I really had to, of course I would, just your time is your time. Oh yeah, Tupperware. I forgot about Tupperware parties. But I remember that Mary Kay and that Avon. The Avon representative. You say Mardi Gras, February 17, 2026 in New Orleans today. Hey, I love Mardi Gras. I love it. We just do performances based around New Orleans and the second line. We do the second line. We did a parade with the umbrellas, the little dances and stuff. What else we used to do? Little Liza Jane, all the little songs and stuff. So we made like little skits about it, and we blended it in with our African dances, and I like to see it. I love to see that. I thought that was really, really interesting. He said, road trips, the Watkins man. What's the Watkins man? He said, World Wonder, thank you for helping Rox with the resource she needs. Yes, indeed. I did a lot of reports from the encyclopedia books. Did you, Reba? Back in those days, your child could sit in your lap in the car. Yep. Y'all remember the drive-ins? Who remember going to the drive-in to see a movie back in the 70s? They used to have like a playground. We'd get there a little early to get a good spot while it was still light out. And then when it get dark, it start. Then we get to go in the building to get snacks, but we'll bring our own snacks. My auntie and them used to get on the floor so they won't be seen to pay. And we'll have the kids on top of it. I remember my Auntie Joan used to do that. My Auntie Joan, something else. So I remember saving blue chip stamps. Oh, I remember those green stamps. A&P was a grocery store. He had those little stamps. I did a lot of reports from encyclopedias back in them days. A child could sit on your lap. I remember saving blue chips. Yep. Yes. Good old days, y'all. Good old days, boy. Now look where we are now. We never thought we would be here, right? He was a medicine man. Oh, okay. Yes, y'all still got drive-ins? I haven't seen a drive-in. I don't know how long. Man, I remember the last movie I remember even going to see at the drive-in, probably as a kid, was like King Kong or some shit. Or some damn King Kong dinosaur type stuff. Yes, they were called S&H green stamps. Yeah. And you had to lick on them things. Drive-in in Florida. Yes, they still call it strange stamps. I remember the green stamps. See, yeah, back down memory lane. Okay, Tony? Yes, Lord, those were the days, boy. Seemed like yesterday, boy. I look back, I remember the Good Humor Man, the ice cream truck, the Good Humor Man. Everything was by Good Humor. And then we had the old school ice cream where you can get the banana split with the ice cream coming out in the swirl. And you can get your sundaes, you get your banana splits. Then they would sell nachos. Man, whatever happened to that stuff? Boy, now they had those trucks, they'd be trying to traffic people. There'd be a front for selling drugs or something. We wouldn't even trust that shit now, would we? We have owned by our own house here in California. Okay. It's a Walkman. It plays. Oh, Walkman. I remember the Walkman. One of my Walkmans fell. I was getting off the train. You know that little space between you getting off the train and stepping on the platform? It was a little space. And I had my headphones on. And I guess if I didn't have it in my pocket right and it dropped down. You put your cassettes in there, yeah. We have a drive-in. It's in St. Louis, St. Charles. Oh, in St. Charles. Okay. I'm just got my phone just in case I get a call. You say we have it. Drive-in there on the St. Drive. Jerry, nothing compares to being of service. Yes, I appreciate it too. I need all the help and resources I can get because a lot of stuff I don't know about. They don't want you to know about. You don't even have a clue that you can, you know what I'm saying, get help. Like when I got my Section 8 voucher, y'all won't even believe how I got my Section 8 voucher. I didn't go get on no waiting list like a lot of people and they wait 5 years, 10 years. I got mine just based off me being on disability. And I called my disability local office. It's not the Social Security office. It was a place that helped people with disabilities. It was an organization that helped you and represent you to help you get on disability or whatever resources, going back to work, just stuff like that. And I seen them on this list for helping out with housing. So I'm thinking like, I'm going to call them, but I kept putting that damn card down. Like, they ain't going to do nothing but tell me that list was full or come in and get on the waiting list. I ain't no sister rushing for that. I kept throwing that card down next to me, sleeping with it. And then probably like 4 or 5 days later, I picked it up and called. They told me to come in. And I went in thinking I'm just going to fill out some paperwork and never hear from them. I went in there and I got a whole voucher. A whole Section 8 voucher. See, me thinking I know what I'm talking about, don't know shit. Just sitting there. I could have missed out because shortly after that, they stopped doing it. I got somebody else on, God rest her soul. I put her on. She went down there and got her one. And shortly after her, that's when they stopped doing it. Yes, child, most definitely a blessing. He said, and just look, Whitney Houston said, the children are the future. Take my hair, they are not. Child, the children are the enemy. That's what it seemed like the way they treat them. They reopen the driving head. What? Girl, I know you lying. I know that's a child. I wouldn't go to one in Chicago. Where that's at? I'd be scared of anyone and just look what it was there. Hey, Ralph Angel in the building. Say Rock's the same organization that can help you now. That's the same organization that can help you now. Yeah, now that I'm back here, I do need to get them a call and see what they got going on, what they got popping. Help me with these light bills and stuff. So true, there's a lot of resources out there, but they're not going to advertise it. Nope. They saving them from in-house and they own friends and shit. That's what they doing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I stayed on it for 10 years, y'all. I ain't on it now. I stayed on Section 8 for 10 years. I was so happy because I always wanted to get on it when my girls was little. That was the problem, trying to pay market rent with the little ass bullshit job and couldn't go to hair school then because I couldn't go to hair school for 8 hours and work 8 hours and pay that high ass rent, having to move damn near every year because I couldn't keep up with the rent. And I never could. But every time it had a list open, I'd miss it. So when I moved to where I'm at now, and I finally picked up that card and stopped getting in my own way. Because the answers be right there. You be thinking about something, and it be telling you won't be listening. Like when it was telling me about my daughter, talk to your daughter, something ain't right. I wasn't listening, just hard-headed. When I'm going to learn. But I ain't going to be here long, y'all. Say with temporary disability because you're going to have to monitor your grandson at least a year. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm going to apply for him, most definitely. I already told him that. We're going to take care of apply for disability. No diggity, no doubt. Mm-hmm. You say, what? They was calling Peach Macy Gray on TikTok. Oh, my God. Hilarious. Them damn people. They don't even be knowing who she is. She be thinking she's so well known. There's a couple people be knowing, but everybody that be getting on that battle, they don't be knowing who she is. They be like, I'm TikTok famous too. You know about me? Sonic Drive in 3851 Elm Street. Oh, okay. You talking about Sonic Drive in? I thought you talking about the movie. You talking about the food place? You said, hold on. Hold on. I hate when they be jumping like that. Say, who in the chat can make frying pan chili? I learned a frying pan chili in my 20s and told people that that's not real chili. I ain't never heard of frying pan chili. I took out some ground turkey. I need to go in there and make the spaghetti before I go bad. I probably got one more day for it to go bad. I think I just took it out yesterday. It'll be all right for 2 or 3 days. Yep. You say, Roxy, if there's programs in your area called, yeah, they got 211. They help with utility bills and have caregiver resources. Okay, let me text that to myself so I don't forget. Call 211 because I'll be forgetting those stuff like that. Call 211. Yeah, we need to get all the resources we can get. I need to get him involved in some activities so when he do go out and stuff and he get bored, he's actually doing something, not just hanging out. You know, not just going to the studio to make the devil's music. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how I be thinking. All that negative influence, he don't need that. They're all driving located in St. Charles. Remember that place, St. Charles place, Catherine, where all the bad boys is going, ooh, ah, St. Charles, ooh, ah, St. Charles. That was an old, was that in the 70s or the early 80s? When there was like a bad boy school, they had like a documentary about it. You say she had McKay on that. Yeah, child. Pokey. It's floating around on TikTok. People have made clips about it. I had it in my phone, but I went on to delete it because I ain't have enough room. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. But this is the information for your people that's here. Y'all go ahead and screenshot that if you want to send today, tomorrow, or Thursday. Either day will be great. Whatever you can. No amount is too small. That's the PayPal name. And if you want a Zelle, you use that email address to Zelle. You use that email address to email me to ask any questions. If you got my number already, hey, you know what to do. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, we're going to leave in the morning. So I'll probably make my first video when I get on the train or on my way to the train. So y'all can follow us. Good night, Karen. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you. Did you say she had McKay? Oh, yeah, I read that. Good night. I'm late to the party. You late to the party. Well, go ahead and catch some of the replay. I'm just letting everybody know how to send because I'm leaving tomorrow out there. I'm going to be out there for 2 days because I know they're going to probably let them go Thursday or Friday more than they are tomorrow. More likely it's going to be Thursday or Friday he come home. So I'll have the room for 2 days. So this is the PayPal and that's the Zelle information. So y'all go ahead and take a picture of it with your phones before I leave. And if you can send today, tomorrow, or Thursday, that'll be great. No amount is too small. Thank you, Catherine. I'm going to go live, though, probably while I'm on the train. If it ain't too loud. Yeah, they trying to test him on this new medicine. So I figured today and tomorrow they want to see how he reacts to it, and then he should be able to go home Thursday or Friday. But he's anxious to go home now. He's getting upset. And there's a lot of noise there with those other kids. So I'm asking them to keep an eye on him, keep him away from all that. Let him go in his room by himself. Can y'all get him a room? It's just going to be for another couple of days. Give him a room by himself. I don't want him to get agitated, irritated, and do some stupid shit. I'll get with my daughter rocks. Okay. Safe travels. Have a safe trip. All right. Thanks, y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a little while. If some breaking news happen, I'll be back. Love y'all. Definitely remind generations that they got a greater purpose. And yes, I agree. Gotta have a greater purpose. And we'll never know if we keep doing dumb shit and being distracted with dumb shit.